Welcome to the official catch-up. It's myself, Chris, and I'm joined by Shaun again. I've probably asked you too many times how you are, mate. Obviously, we're all in lockdown with the coronavirus that's going on. We are speaking to Gary today, who's a East Stirlingshire fan. How are you doing, Gary?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, obviously, apart from everything that's going on, I'm happy to speak to you. We'll talk about football, but one thing that interested me about yourself, Gary, is obviously you're a mathematics teacher. How are you handling it on a professional sort of front at the moment with all that's going on?
It's kind of weird, to be honest with you, because teaching maths via the internet is actually quite difficult because it's quite a hands-on subject that really involves a lot of input from the teachers. I mean, I've been quite lucky the fact that the pupils are really kind of engaged now and are really participating and keen to learn. But yeah, it's quite strange. It's weird not having that face-to-face interaction every day and having to speak to them through the computer. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose if I was a student, obviously it's been a few years since that. But is there a concern about obviously the exams? I mean, have you guys heard anything in terms of what's going to happen there, or is it still
the guidelines haven't personally, I don't think they've been 100% clear.
Yeah,
I know that the exams have been cancelled, but I've had a lot of emails and a lot of students getting in touch with me regarding what we're going to do for grades. How are we going to assess their grades? What are they going to get? And I've got a lot of pupils that are sitting internal assessments as well for National 4 Maths, National 5 Numeracy that hadn't quite finished that yet. And again, they're emailing saying, well, what are we going to do? What if the schools don't go back? Can I sit the qualification? So a lot of it's up in the air now until the SQ kind of get a plan. They released a statement today saying that they were going to mark all the assignments that had been handed in, but any people who hadn't completed any assignment, they were not going to be uplifted.
Oh, Jesus.
So it's kind of a bit up in there. I do think it's something that's going to take a bit of time to kind of sort itself out.
Yeah.
It's crazy times for, I think, teachers and pupils alike. What is it you're doing? Are you working from home or?
Yeah. So I'm basically just kind of set up at home. I have the laptop on the go, the iPad, the phone. Pretty much everything's all going at once. I've got software that I can write on the iPad, and it transfers to the computer, and then I can kind of give demonstrations. I've got a YouTube channel which I've just started, which I'm going to start putting extra videos up to just kind of help revision. My main plan was, well, if you're off, I could kind of do a topic revision for each course or go through some past papers, but then they cancelled the exams. So it's really, it's quite difficult, a difficult time.
Yeah, definitely, mate. And if you're needing help with YouTube, I'm your man. I've got a YouTube channel myself. I don't tend to upload too much. I get tired of it, but I know how to do tags and stuff like that, mate. So
perfect. I appreciate that. Yeah.
And if you're needing any sort of thumbnails or anything, mate, I can help you with that. I'll have a lot of time over the next few weeks, so I'm really free to help you.
I really appreciate that. Thanks very much.
I can't help you on the math side of things, or maybe.
I'll take care of that.
But if you're needing a help, pal. But in terms of I think it's going to have a knock-on effect. In terms of probably uni, or UCAS apps and stuff like that. Is there app in there as well?
Yeah. So there's a lot of students don't get their unconditional offers. If they do, great, they're already in. But it's those who need to meet their conditions to get their place. It's not just even unis. It could be college. It could be I know people who are applying for modern apprenticeships and they're saying you must get this qualification in maths. I'm just talking from a maths point of view anyway. They're saying you must get this qualification to come on the apprenticeship. And again, it's all up in the air. I again, no idea how it's going to be sorted, because what kind of happens as well is if timetables changing after the exam leave, you kind of progress into the next year and you start your new courses. So if we were off till the summer and we didn't know who's going to be in our classes, what courses they're taking. You know, we could be 3-4 weeks behind in August as well. It's a bit like the football season, except with academics, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, it was something I was personally interested in. That's why I asked you, because I think it's, although, you know, we're obviously on here usually to talk about football and stuff, there is a lot of stuff going on with people's personal lives and professional lives, like you say. So I think it's important to kind of talk about everything. But you're a Shire fan. How do you see things going in the Lowland League? What are you for? Are you null and void, or you Kelty should get the title, Vale leaving relegated? What are your thoughts on it? I know it's a tough one, mate, but
I know. I don't. Do you know what? We've played over 80% of the season, and to be honest with you, yeah, there's still. To be honest with you, if I do think Vale leaving should go down, right? I'm going to put that out there. That I think Vale leaving should be relegated, because to have played as poorly over the course of a season and deny to a team like Bonus, who I'm pretty sure it still is Bonus, who sit on top of the US Premier. You know, had a fantastic season, overcome a lot after the ground going on fire. For Vale leaving, I mean, some of the poor results that they've put in, I don't think it's right that they get to stay in the league, especially after Whitehill going down when there was a vacancy last year. I feel that that's the fair thing to do, would be allow the teams to progress. But you know, as much as I do think that if the league gets scrapped, it should be on positions, because we've played so long. Kelty and Bonnyrigg, they're very, very tight. It'd be different, see if we were sitting looking at a 6-8 point gap, but Kelty have still got a couple of difficult games ahead. So, I mean, it's a tough one. Yep. It's different in the Highland League because Brora were miles ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But I know for a fact that there's going to be a lot of teams that wouldn't be happy if we were just to dish out the positions at now.
You must be able to use some of your maths brain to work at some sort of formula to figure out who should be going up and who should be going down, should you not?
I know. I was kind of looking into it and looking at points, kind of an average points scenario, but it doesn't really change much. It only kind of has an effect on the kind of middle of the table, where we've got a lot of teams that are lacking in games. Like, we've obviously played quite a lot. I think Kelty and Bonnyrigg have got 26 and 25 games apiece. Maybe, I don't know if Bonnyrigg actually are as many as 25, but yeah, the way it works out, it doesn't really change much. It actually brings Kelty and Bonnyrigg just a wee bit closer. I'm positive.
Fair enough.
So, but
in terms, obviously, it's all up in the smoke at the moment, mate. But it's good. Obviously, you're a Shire fan. Difficult season this season. We've obviously spoken to the likes of the Dale and Andy in the past, and some of the players. Do you think it was just a case of the brand new team? I mean, obviously, the likes of Nicky Lowe's been brilliant, Jamie Dishington, and that. But what do you think's went wrong this season? Because at the start of the season, I thought maybe they would be a contender. Do you think it just took them a bit of time to gel, maybe?
I would say so. I think it seems to be consistency's the issue. I mean, we can come out some weeks and absolutely blow teams away, and in the next game week you've got the same team. I mean, when we played Kelty at New Douglas, no, Central Park.
Yep.
Aye. We were 2-0 down, came back to 2 each. I mean, to be honest with you, the decisions, I didn't think the referee was great, but to come back for 2 each, it's the best I've seen the Shire play. And then we went out the next game week, exact same team, and we followed up with, I'm pretty sure it was against Gala. We got beat off Gala, but we went out and definitely dropped points or lost the next game week after. Yep. You know, we went to Kelty, and I was so buzzing after that performance. I was like, you know, we got a proper run at it here, and then the next week just to be completely deflated again.
I've seen Shire a few times over the sort of course that I've done this. I've been lucky enough to and obviously when I'm not busy elsewhere, I'll sometimes get to midweek games and stuff. But I agree. Actually, that was the best I've ever seen Shire play in that Kelty game 2-2. I actually thought you were a wee bit unlucky not to win it in the end. And the referee, I think, probably both sides.
Oh, it was rotten for both sides. It was. I'm not just saying it was all against us. It was terrible. The amount of cards he dished out, and yeah, there was a moment where we were 2 each, and I can't remember who it was through on goal. All he had to do was square it. He took the shot on himself. I'm not sure if it was Paul McCaffrey who took the shot on, but if he'd squared it to Shaun Brown, I think we would have been 3-2 up.
I think it was Paul McCaffrey, if I remember, because was that quite near the end, if I remember correctly. I can't quite.
Yeah,
I think it was. And he did shoot it wide. But in terms of next season, mate, obviously don't know what's happening, but East Stirlingshire obviously signed on. The management team, Dell, Andy, and a few of the big players, obviously, like Nicky Lowe and Jamie Dishington will be back. Are you feeling a bit more confident next season? Do you think these guys will challenge?
I think so. Yeah. It would obviously help if Kelty or Bonnyrigg were to win and go up, because they are two. Like Bonnyrig's had the same squad forever. They really gel, really know how to play as a team, and obviously Kelty have got a good financial back and a good setup there. They are going to attract loads of people through the gate, and they're a club that are continuing to grow season to season. And Barry Ferguson's a big appointment, and bringing in players like Nathan Austin, Michael Tidster, Dylan Easton, the quality they've got, it would help. But I don't think that we would need that many players to build a good squad to beat Kelty next season, beat Bonnyrigg if it came out. But Nicky Lowe, he's instrumental in everything.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the best players I think I've ever seen, if not the best player I've ever seen in a Shire shirt. It's just some of the things he does is unbelievable. Dish has been a really good signing as well. Helped a lot of goals. And Tappy, that was huge when he signed on for another season, because I was worried that a lot of the teams further up in the pyramid would be looking at him, because he's been outstanding, big, physical, really relishes the big games. Nathan Austin barely touched the ball in the 2 games we played Kelty when Tappy was on man marking. So, yeah, I just think maybe we need to beef our squad out a bit more. We're kind of a bit short of options. I think there isn't really a plan B, and we've not got that many game changers, especially after we lost Matty Flynn, we lost Bobby Barr. We kind of have. We brought in Ewan Griffiths, to be fair. He was a good signing, but we kind of can only play a couple of formations. We're a bit limited, I feel, with what we can do. So a couple of new additions, and I definitely think we can be up there. We've got the quality. It's just keeping the boys fit. I think we've just been a bit unlucky with that.
I agree, actually, but I actually thought you've been actually unlucky this season, because some of the results against the bigger teams, Kelty, for example, I think the home game and the away game, you were the better team for large parts of it.
Kelty had 2 shots in the home game, beat us 1-0. That's kind of been the story of the season.
Yep. BSC Glasgow too. I think you hammered BSC really, and then I think ball through, and then they scored.
Yeah.
So it's been a kind of hard luck story, and knowing Dell, obviously he's frustrated with that sort of. But I think I can't remember who we were speaking to, Shaun. It might have been Shaun Brown. I think it was Shaun Brown we had the discussion with, but he was saying he came into the dressing room sometimes, and what does the gaffer say? You done everything right, you just didn't get a goal.
That's right. Aye.
I think it was Shaun Brown. Aye. So, you've been unlucky, and Shire have always been great with us, and I do look out for your results if I'm not at Shire and that, and but yeah, I'm not sure what. You're probably right. Maybe I think the reserves games. I don't know how many reserve games you get to, mate, if you go on a Monday night.
I get to most of them because Derek's wee brother's the sub-keeper. He's my best mate from growing up, so I get along to try and see him play as much as I can.
Yep.
So yeah, the reserve game kind of has in places taken its toll on some of our players, but in other places I think it's not really had too much of an effect. It's kind of been good to get, for a while, Willie Dyer, before he picked up his shoulder injury, he came back, played a few reserve games, so it's kind of helped in that respect. We haven't really picked up too many Monday night injuries.
Yeah.
But it's just been unfortunate timings. Like Mark Miller has had a wee niggle that's keeping him out for a while. Eddie Malone, had a niggle. We never really had a settled back four. Connor Green dislocated his knee right in front of me at Gala.
Oh God!
And he's not been back. Like literally just popped right in front of us, side of the pitch. And the poor physio, I think she's put in 4 or 5. She's popped 4 or 5 dislocations back in this season.
Yep, Shaun, yep.
Aye, Shaun, she's done magic. So yeah, I just think it's kind of once we get settled, we get an injury and it kind of upsets. But the back four recently is the most settled it's been all season.
In terms of the Lowland League, obviously, I'm assuming you've supported Shire for a while, like a while.
Forever, right? Mate. Yeah.
Forever, yeah. So how are you finding? Like, I know it's been a few years now, but is it compared to the league? Compared to the league, you were kind of always unfortunately near the bottom and stuff like that. Is it good?
100% prefer it.
Yep.
100%. It's not just for the better results, but the setup's better. I like the fact that we're not travelling and playing the same team 4 times. There was a few seasons where we played. I know for one season we played 4 for 7 times. We played 4 times in the league, once in the Scottish and twice in the playoffs. And you just kind of get sick of seeing the same teams. Where I quite like the fact that we only have 2 games. It means that your 2 games against Kelty mean more. They're bigger. Yep. I feel that it's a better layout. It's a better set out, and I do think that once the pyramid kind of settles in the next 45 years, and kind of teams start to find their natural places, I think the Lowland League will be a really competitive league. If there isn't any reconstruction in Scottish football, that is, I think it'll be a really good league. It's got a really good setup, and I must admit, I've actually really enjoyed the time in the Lowland League.
Well, that's good to hear, mate. Good to hear.
You see when you say about you're getting to go and see a few different teams. Do you get away to a lot of the away games?
Yeah, I've been to every round.
And where do you like going? Where do you like going? I have to ask.
I used to work in Bonnyrigg, so I loved going straight to Whitehill. I like Whitehill. You've put me on the spot here. I don't know.
Is there any away fixtures that you sort of look at? It could be for the game or the ground. Or
this season we kind of got excited about Berwick. I really look forward to Kelty, East Kilbride. I like BSC because the pie hut is unbelievable.
That is good.
Unbelievable. But the games that really kind of hype me up the most: Kelty, East Kilbride, Bonnyrigg, BSC, and Spartans. Watching Spartans win the league wasn't very nice, but I quite like the fact that the teams are quite well supported as well, so you get a bit of back and forth in the crowd, and it's good. Like Kelty and Bonnyrigg are their support's fantastic.
Those games at Ainsley Park as well. I think I've been in seen Shire play against Spartans a couple of times at Ainsley Park, and they're always both seasons have been absolutely cracking games.
Yeah.
For sort of neutrally the 2 teams to go along and watch it. You could probably put the 2 games over the last 2 seasons in top 5 or 6 games I've been to. So, no, really good away days. And what about Falkirk Stadium? How do you find it there? Because you've been in the few home grounds in the last sort of few years, but
it's a lot more relaxed.
Yep.
We were having issues. The fans were clashing with stewards at Stenishmuir, and it was kind of a relationship that began to get soured. So a lot of fans were kind of stepping away, not coming back. And then when we got relegated to the Lowland League, Stenishmuir were saying that we needed to still have stewards at every home game. And if you go to any other game, apart from when we play the teams that are going to bring quite a big away support, there's no stewards at any other grounds. So now we went to Falkirk, they're taking a massively reduced rent in comparison to Stenishmuir, and it's just a bit more relaxed. It's a bit rubbish at the fact that the stadium's so big and there's not very many people in it. There's never really an atmosphere. You could sometimes create an atmosphere at Oakville View because you're only talking about it being 8 or 9 rows deep. But in terms of football, I mean, the boys are only going to get a better surface to play on.
Yeah,
but it's really, really big, and it's good for them to play football. But I feel it's just a bit more, it's relaxed. You
Yeah.
know what you've got to go to football. You're not going to get any hassle. You're not going to fall out with anybody. All the Shire fans kind of get on, and yeah, it's been good. I quite like that.
I like. I love Falkirk Stadium. It's a bit weird saying that as a Fifer, but I do. I've always enjoyed Falkirk Stadium. I used to play outside on the outside pitches on a weekly basis, so I kind of got a fondness for it. But in terms of you mentioned, obviously you would like to see likes of Bo'ness come up in that over the likes of Vale leaving. Do you worry that the former East Junior teams have been so dominant coming into the Lone League? Do you think that's kind of worry them some for the likes of East Kilbride, East Stirlingshire, Spartans? Do you think they'll ever become the more league leaders again, or do you think it'll just be East Juniors and then obviously West of Scotland are going to be coming in as well? So you might have the likes of Auchin, like Talbot, come up, and is that a concern for you as a Shire fan in terms of competing?
It would be, but I mean, it won't just be a concern for the teams in the Lone League. It'll be a concern for your teams in League Two. I mean, you've seen how well Auchinleck have done in the Scottish Cup.
Yeah.
Some of the teams that they've beaten. I mean, you've seen how convincingly Cove beat Spartans, then beat Berwick, and now they're well ahead in League Two. So I think there is a few teams that, I mean, Berwick kind of knew they were struggling. Cowdenbeath have been struggling. Brechin's problems have been well documented. I mean, it's a concern, but we'll find a level, and if the league gets better, we get bigger crowds, because you would tend to find, we're playing Bo'ness, you might get a bigger crowd. We had a big crowd when we played in Lithgow in the same South of Scotland Cup, and I think that would only be a good thing. You would probably find that it would maybe entice more players to actually come down to our level.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And the signings, like we obviously mentioned the likes of Kelty and that there, but the signings, and you obviously mentioned Nicky Lowe and stuff, but some of the signings, even not just at the big teams, but some of the smaller sides have been phenomenal this season.
Well, Danny Galbraith. Gala, that's a great signing. No, it took him a shot in the heartbeat.
I hope it continues. And obviously it's really uncertain times at the moment. We don't know if the league's going to just stop or if we're going to be able to play in a month or what's going to happen, mate. But well, brilliant. Thanks for chatting, mate. As I say,
thanks for having us on.
We're going to try and get these maybe on a daily basis or what. We've recorded 4 the night, or the 4th person, so we're hopefully
brilliant.
I mean, I'm losing my mind being myself in my house, so it's good to
chat. I can imagine that. Yeah, if I wasn't working basically 9 to 4 every day, I think I'd be the same.
Yeah, mate. Anyway, good speaking to you, Gary. I appreciate you coming on, mate, and hopefully we'll speak again soon, and we'll hopefully we'll know what's happening with the league and the football and stuff. And keep safe, pal. All right.